What's going on, guys? My name is Dexterity and welcome back to another video. Today, I've been wanting to do this video for a while. On my modding videos, I always get so many questions that I sometimes can reply to them, but I get so many of the same question. So I decided that I would just go through and answer certain questions so you guys know the answers to this. It's self-explanatory. But before we get into this video, if we hit 30 likes, I'll make another mod menu tutorial. I mean, if you guys even want that. I know a lot of people do. Me personally, I don't know why, but 30 likes and I'll do it, I guess. I don't know. People keep asking for it, so yeah, there you go. That's how you'll get me to do it. Anyways, we're gonna get straight into it. Do you have to watch the videos every time after you log back into the game? That's a very question that I get. That's a question that I get very often. And the answer is yes. Every time you load into the game, you have to watch the clips again. So once you go in there and you get the menu, you play with it. Either when you back out to the very main menu, like back out of multiplayer, or if you close out of the game, every time you load back into it, you have to re-watch it because the thing will go away. It's only for that duration that you're in multiplayer. How do you turn it off or stop it? A lot of people ask me this as well. This is one that I see a lot, is how do you get rid of them? Well, I'm not sure if what they mean is like how do you get them off of the leaderboards, or like how do you get the clips just deleted in general, or how do you just stop from using it? Well, the easiest way would be just restarting your game, basically. Also, I also get a lot of people saying that it doesn't work. Now, if it does not work, it's basically like a 50-50 chance. For me, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You gotta basically just like try it again, and if it still doesn't work, try restarting your game and see if it'll work. And if it doesn't work, then it could be the mod menu. Like the Jiggy mod menu, that rarely works for me. Like one in like 100 times of me trying it, it will actually work. So certain mod menus will work like 100% most of the time. Some will work, meh. Like it's mostly the two-parter ones that have a slight chance of not working. But if you have an issue to where they're not working, just make sure that you either restart your game or you tried a different menu, or make sure that you actually go into custom games. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people just load up or watch the clips, think that they have the menu, and then they go into multiplayer and think that they have it, which is not the case. You have to do a whole separate thing to get into multiplayer. And so just go into custom games. That's how you can figure out if it works or not. Hey, I changed from PS4 to Xbox One. Is this working? Yes, it should be. I played it, or I did it on Xbox One. I made all the tutorials on Xbox One. It should work on 360, but I'm not positive. And it should work on PlayStation 3 because I've had a lot of people tell me that it does work on PlayStation 3, but it's a slightly different process on PlayStation. I don't have a PlayStation yet, but once I do get it, I'll make a tutorial for the PlayStation people, but that's probably going to be after Christmas when I end up getting a PlayStation 3 and Black Ops 2 for there, and I can make that tutorial. Does this still work? Yes. As of November 22nd, 2019, this does work. When I watch them, why do they freeze during or at the end of the videos? I've had that's been a common issue for watching these clips. I've even had that issue a few times. When you're watching it, it'll just freeze, or your game will crash in the middle of it. That just happens. Maybe you just try a different mod menu or restart the game and try it again. I don't really know the fix for it because I didn't put these menus up myself. This was someone else, and I still want to try to get in touch with that person so I can maybe do a live Q&A with them. Maybe, I don't know. I'll probably have to like DM him somehow if I can. Now this is a good one that I don't see much, but I'm new to the modding community. Should I mod on my main account? It depends on what game you're modding on. If you have an RGH, and if you have like if you're modding on newer games, then do not mod on your main account. Like, especially if you're on PC and you're modding on like CSGO or whatever, I wouldn't suggest doing it on your main account because those are bannable. On Black Ops 2, it is not bannable, mainly because Treyarch does not work on the game anymore. Now, people will be like, oh, Noah J got banned. I don't know what's up with that. I've never gotten banned. I've never seen anyone else get banned except for him. That was probably either a setup for a good clickbait video, or someone booted him offline and did that to him themselves. That's not Treyarch. You shouldn't be able to get banned from this. But it's a whole nother story when you go in there and if you get booted offline, because that's just you going into online, being an asshole using aimbot, and other people with actual modded consoles booting you offline. So that's not my fault, but just to be on the safe side, I would say, just to answer this question, mod on a second account, I guess, just to be 100% safe. You never want to take the risk like me, because I've been modding on my main account. Just don't take the risk. Can these give you the camos too? Well, that depends on the menu that you're using. with Jiggy, that should be, most of them usually give you camos. Like there's always an option in the menu. I know that the TCM menu has it, Jiggy has it, Boss Sam can give you camos, and etc. I mean, like, some of them will give you camos just for that game itself, and some will just unlock your camos like completely. There is a unlock all infection that I've been seeing on the clips that I haven't tried yet, and I do want to try it, and if it works, then I'll make a tutorial on that, and that'll just be the end of that. Does it work on PC? I honestly have no clue. I don't have Black Ops 2 on my PC, but when I do get it, I will definitely try. I mean, you can try yourself, because obviously you have it on PC. I don't know why you would want to figure it out, but I mean, or I don't know why you want to ask me when I made it on Xbox, but I mean, like, you know, you can try it. I honestly have no clue, to be honest. Do you have to redo this every time you turn off the Xbox? My game froze when I was making helicopters rain, and when I turned it back on, it wasn't there anymore. I understand that I literally just answered this question, but I'm choosing this comment specifically because he said that his game froze when he was making helicopters rain, which I want to make it aware that if you spawn in too many things into the map as you're, you know, messing around and having fun, if you spawn too many assets into the map, your game is going to crash. And yes, again, you do have to load it back up every time you open up the game. Yeah, even a comment said, yes, that's why you should try stick to more basic stuff, nothing too crazy. Where can I get those films? If you would have watched the video, you would have figured that out. I mean, there's nothing else I can say to that. PS3 players, does it work? It should. I've seen a lot of people in the comments say that it does work. Does this also work for zombies? I'm about to try it. It worked for multiplayer, not doing this to troll, but I wanted to be able to kick modders who were in the game for anyone else. That's actually a really good idea on how to, like, fix this game. Is if for some reason you are doing them, like, you know, just when you want to play, just pick up a mod menu, put on force host, get into a game, host a game, but don't use your menu. That's how we can all just enjoy the game again. And yes, it does work for zombies. I actually have another video on that. I have like 2 of them, I think, on how to get a menu for zombies. The link will be in the description below. This isn't really a question, but it's just funny. Someone commented, no download question mark. I said, why would there be a download? And he said, I don't know, I'm dumb as hell. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. I just wanted to read that because that's funny. Do I get it forever? No. Every time the game closes, you lose it. So we have 2 questions from the same person. How do you turn off Big XP, and how do you close your menu? So on how to turn off Big XP, there should be an option when you went to go turn on Big XP. There should be an option in there for you to turn it off as well, to like just stop it. If that doesn't work, then I actually really don't know. I guess just end the game and go back into it. That should work. And how do you close your menu? It's different for every menu. Most of the time, it's X on Xbox and Square, I think, on PlayStation. Whatever is the... So out of the 4 buttons, the left button, it'll be on screen so you guys can see it. But yeah, it's usually X, but it can be completely different for everyone, depending on what menu you use. Are you playing on an Xbox 360? No, I'm playing on an Xbox One. It is running through Xbox 360 servers because it's backwards compatible, so I don't see why it wouldn't work on 360. Can you get banned or IP banned? That's a difficult question to answer. Regular bans, no, 100%. IP bans, the only way that could happen is if another modder with a actual modded console would boot you offline. That's technically an IP ban, if you think about it. So IP ban, kind of, if you piss another modder off, but, you know, that's at your own risk. Works on Xbox One? Yes. Is there a way to give people things? I'm going to try it, but I want to give someone or some people like max level or something. Well, first, before I answer that question, only do it with their consent. If they are like an achievement grinder and they're going back to Black Ops 2 to get some achievements and do it themselves, don't give them all their achievements. Just don't give them anything, because they might still be playing the game legit and they might want to actually enjoy unlocking it. Just like me, I like resetting my stats sometimes just to re-progress through the ranks, like on Black Ops 1 or whatever, so I can re-unlock everything, because that's just fun to me. Basically, on each menu, there should be either... there should be a players list where you can go to look at different players, and you can do a bunch of stuff with them. And there should be... It's different for every menu, but in those players lists, when you click on a certain player that you want to give something to, there could be like changing their XP or giving them... changing the leaderboard stats, etc. It'll all be in there. This will be the last comment for this video. They see me with a blue name tag, and then they leave. So in order to fix the colored name tag, some mod menus do it. Basically, you just gotta go and change your clan tag and just change it to whatever you want, and the color will be gone. So if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications if you're new and want to be notified every time I upload another video. Yeah, 30 likes and another mod making tutorial will come up. I don't know. I guess maybe. And I mean, it's been like 3 months since I've done one, and I guess another one's due because some people don't really know still, and zombies people still. I don't know. We'll see.